Happy Sunday. I hope that you are having a wonderful weekend, and we're going to see what the sun, moon, and star spread has to say today. I'm also excited because I just ordered more sunscreen. I know it's like winter time, but I'm thinking ahead, and I needed a little bit more anyway, so little self-care Sunday purchase. And here we go. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. This spread is about trying something new, okay? So in the sun position, what's being illuminated, we have the 3 of Wands. So this card talks about a couple of different things. On the one hand, this person is looking out onto the ocean or the sea, right? There's ships in the water, right? Now, some people read this card as the ships are coming in, like your ships are coming in. It's like they're bringing back good things. Another way of reading this is the ships are being sent out. At any rate, an exploration or an expedition has to happen at some point. Even if you are getting your ship, even if your ships are coming in, the ships had to be sent out in the first place to get whatever it is they got, right? And so this person is like looking out. Maybe this person is excited to be trying something new, sending the ships out to go get something. Or maybe he's just excited because the ships are coming in and he knows they brought the goods with them. They brought the spices back from wherever they went or something like that. You know what I mean? So somewhere in your life, you're being asked to explore something new and you'll get something good out of it. I think that this might be work related because in the moon position, we have the 8 of Pentacles. So in the moon position, this is talking about what's needing to be released, right? This person is doing a lot of work and they're doing quality work, which is great, but they're very like head down focused, getting stuff done. And it's like they're on their 7th pentacle, right? They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're working on the 7th. There's another one ready to go. And so this, to me, this is a little bit like nose to the grindstone. Like you're just focusing on, you're just like, I'm just doing this day in, day out, no big deal. But with the sun position having a card of exploration, I feel like there might be a better way or a more fulfilling way to do something, especially because we have the 7 of Swords in the star position. This is your guidance forward. Now, a lot of people like to talk about this card as lying, cheating, or stealing, but it's also just a card of another way of doing something, right? So let's say there's a little story here where this person is taking swords from an enemy encampment, right? Just bear with me here. So you don't have to go out into battle and literally like fight people sometimes to win or to prove your point. Sometimes if you just take away their resources, that's better because then you don't even have to fight and there's no bloodshed or anything. So it's like Chris Reck likes to say that this is a card of tactics and strategy, right? Maybe it's a little sneaky, but being sneaky might not always be a bad thing, especially if you're wanting to try something new and you're releasing this monotony. I'm getting like this is a monotonous card in this spread. So you got to try something a little different. You have you don't just want to go in guns a-blazing and, you know, hit someone over the head with something. Maybe there's a better way of doing something and it might feel sneaky to you. Obviously, I'm not condoning dishonesty or something, but there's like a Buddhist saying about telling someone the truth, and it's like you have to tell someone the truth that they can receive in the moment. It might not be the whole truth, but sometimes people aren't ready for the whole truth, so you have to give them just enough truth so that they can accept it, and then you can move on, right? So it's not that you're being dishonest, it's like you're figuring out how to do what works for this moment, right? So I'm sure we've all been in social situations where you don't really speak your full mind, you speak part of your mind, and that's as best as we can do. So again, I feel like with the Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, this might be work related. You might be wanting to do something a little bit differently with your work. You might want to change how you do things, take it how it resonates. We are going to clarify with the Oracle deck. And we'll see what comes up. Oops. Maybe one more. And there's one card there. Okay, perfect. We got the we got the Explore card, right? Which is this whole spread. It's you have to explore how to do something differently, right? Now, I will say that this deck, this Oracle deck, sometimes talks about, sometimes the cards actually have like a reverse meaning. And so, which is really funny because, so you might be wanting to try something, but maybe that means like going backwards somehow. Maybe it doesn't mean, oh, I've got to do all this work to figure something out and do something totally differently. Maybe it's like you have everything you need right now. You just need to like, yeah, it's about staying in the same place almost. It's like you don't always have to go do something different. You don't always have to travel. You just have to have a different way of doing something, right? So with this card, it's like it says explore, but sometimes with this card, it just means explore internally. It's like, I don't need to go outside to do something. I need to like stay inside and meditate for a second. And I feel like that's really important when you're trying to strategize or use a different tactic to get your point across, get your goal accomplished, that kind of thing. So what an interesting reading. I hope you have a good rest of the day.